Ну что ж, всем привет, меня зовут Дмитрий, и вы на игровом канале Games. Я начинаю свое прохождение по игре The Invincible, какая-то, в общем, у нас космическая фантастика или что-то типа того. В общем, надо пощупать игру, как говорится. Вот. Всем приятного просмотра и хорошего настроения. Не забывайте подписаться на канал. Ну и, конечно же, бахнуть лайки. Погнали!
Where am I? My head. Marit? Anybody? Base, this is Dr. Yasna. I need backup. Base, come in. I have I'm showing disturbing symptoms. Brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion. At first glance, there are no serious injuries. And yet, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Where here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me? Bollocks! I can't hear you anymore. My receiver worked for a moment, but now there's only silence. I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. It's enough for several hours. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission? Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into two groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took two landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right! I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog. Bingo! I found the dog! We have the first one. I need one more. An object I called needle. Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road. I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you? More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. A metal detector. Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Actually, it's peculiar. Why would I have one with me? Deposit exploration isn't my thing. I'll have to ask Marit about that. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. Oh, I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon. Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
So? Fine, I guess.
You're still groggy. Stay put, all right?
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it, and remember.
Okay. Moving on. All right. No time to lose. On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren. Time to go. Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg. Not inviting. I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down. All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance. Shit. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too. Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait. But if the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from you. What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But I don't remember it. Did I black out again? Send a hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself. heavy. The film is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go. It's not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Married, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Andropod. Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide 2 people. Androbot, locate human. Damn! I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown. Maybe if I... RT, default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate. Oh, Dr. Krauter. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lambda. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Okay, what should I do?
Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter. It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touche, sir. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Koval, where are you going? Over.
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual.
For a little, quick recce.
Distance, 100.
I'm gonna take a look around. Base, are you there?
300.
All right, Koval. I'll allow you to go on this recce of yours.
Copy that. Thank you.
You're too soft on him, Yasna.
I know, I know.
500.
Damn me. Am I seeing this right?
Dr. Krauter, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life.
Koval, did you hear that? They found something.
I'm coming. I'm here.
moving away from us.
From us? I'm talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swing it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
Base, can you hear us?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination, then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Once more. Status? Damn piece of junk.
No point in going back this way. I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. We've gone over everything in that area. Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right. Anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back. I should move. Oh, there's no time. I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert in...
Got someone. I'm following the signal. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
I've already been there. That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Look, here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allowed. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Navigator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Mavik. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
I don't think I guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Carefully, Connell.
Regis, we're losing reception. Cov, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
finally stopped.
Yes, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
I think I know where I can find her. I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
The signal's coming from a cast-off backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her. She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt! Merritt! It's me, Yasna. Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital
Space here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough!
Merritt. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine. Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think? Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here. Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna!
He's Koval. He's also... Don't do this to me. Oh. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna.
I'm listening.
Please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's, nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat, and I'll connect to the Anthrobot through the lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. Led to all this. Krauter, our dear Merritt, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the Lyra system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there. Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. It would be best if I followed Gorski right away. But shouldn't I still transfer the others?
No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me.
Understood. I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down? I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who? You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides...
Okay.
You'll see.
I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter B. B-E-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
Hello, B. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you. Jasna? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir. This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time. Water was mentioned in the notes, around the third point. And I have a matching object here.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Jasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator. The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, and quite disturbing.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes. I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind. Yes, now, focus. What now? I should move. Oh, there's no time. I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
danger. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. What if I don't find him at all?
You will. Just follow his tracks carefully. According to our records, it's been no more than 6 hours since he was here. Think about it, Doctor. On a cosmic scale, it's nothing.
Well, on a human scale, it could mean the difference between life and death.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood. Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you. Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir. This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure. My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time. Yasna, focus. What now? Whoa, hey! Easy there. I should move. Oh, there's no time. I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
What's the rush? That was for the probe. Excuse me?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood. Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you. Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir. This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
I think we have the 4th point. I confirm. It's the 4th one. I see our flag. legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Hi, B. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. They could fly for this long.
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty. Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates a clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere? These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Notice the hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over.
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering the final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it. right, Cobble. It's beautiful here. Yes, now, focus. What now?
Altitude 23,000. Speed 250. Don't speed up. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final sector.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. It worries me too.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Всем привет. Всем привет. Что-то у меня чат барахлит в последнее время. Если что, если кто там живой в чате, то всем привет.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
No, that's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority, always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves, and they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that. I have an object in sight. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator. This? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
Oh, I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on. Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Breathe!
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna. I tried to resuscitate him, but
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the doctor. Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Guess I know where Gorska was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? I'm going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowder's body?
I placed him in a cryo chamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn.
Just that report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward. watch it. A bit closer, please. You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Left or right? All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
Здорово, здорово. Стрим пока что идет. Ку-ку, ку-ку, ёпта. Стрим идет. Ладно, погнали. У нас тут серьезная игра, походу, намечается. Игра года.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
Что-то тут явно связано с пришельцами какими-то. Прикольно. Надеюсь, здесь чужие будут.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal.
Погнали.
These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only one conclusion. Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I suspect the surface of Regis 3 was once inhabited.
Охренеть. Явно какие-то обломки космического корабля и пришельцев.
I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already. That's where I came from. Where now?
What the fuck?
I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
All right, sir. I see you have it under control. Good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Yasna, focus. What now? No, I can't go back.
Здорово, здорово. Что-то тут явно намечается с пришельцами. Какой-то замес.
I should move. Oh, there's no time. It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Не будет замес. Блин, жалко. Я уже хотел расчехлить дробаш. Может, пришельцев хотя бы покажут каких-нибудь. Просто интересно, что все равно же. Что это вообще за корабль? Что за конструкция?
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Well, let's keep listening. As soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, or residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
Ну да, игра как бы ходьба здесь, но интересно, просто что-то тут развернули как сюжет, мне кажется. Что-то нашли здесь какую-то заброшенную, какую-то конструкцию, что это древний город или корабль, непонятно. Гостранер да пройти, ну да пройду потом, да. Так. Брошенные вещи. Повреждения.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Интересно, кто его сломал. Если в игре нельзя банально прыгать, бегать, стрелять, это не игра вовсе. Нет, ну кого-то такие игры прикалывают. Но меня она немножко заинтересовала. Что-то сейчас с этого момента. Начало было скучновато, сейчас вот что-то интересное пошло. Ну тут стрелять нельзя, конечно, да. Тут только сканер какой-то таскаешь, рацию. Просто интересно, что тут хотят нам рассказать разработчики, да, данной игры. Ой, я что-то нашел там. Отпечатки ладони.
There are more traces. This time handprints and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Так, тот куда-то бегал.
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and then crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
Кто-то там есть впереди. Интересно, интересно. Ну, это явно какая-то... Здесь была цивилизация. Может, это город какой-то был? Ну, типа... фантастика, все дела. Ну, разве что не квест или гонки там с драками. Короче, Интерстеллар посмотреть еще раз. Лучше бы игру тогда бы сделали про Интерстеллар, что ли. О чем бы и нет. Ну, фильм-то клевый, да. Так, куда-то вот сюда надо. А, это мой этот... шмель тут. Это... Фига тут лабиринты. Просто какой-то огромный город. Здесь непонятно еще. Из трубок каких-то.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
Опасный спуск.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Ну так это же INVINCIBLE, типа непобедимый Станислава Лема. Типа по книге, что ли, сделали игру? Только там был главный герой мужик. Ну, здесь типа изменили. Переписали историю, типа, что ли. Ну, я не знаю. О! Воу! Ауч.
Doctor, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Блэд. Чуть спину не сломал, блэд. По настрою здесь, понимаешь ли, там. Так, а мне вообще куда, сюда или туда? Куда меня робот этот идет, может? Ну да, наверное. Так, теперь можно, наверное, ну да, сюда. Так, а барахлишка. Просто мусор накидали какой-то здесь, термосов, каких-то баллончиков непонятных. Что это вообще такое? Непонятно вообще. Что-то накидали, ладно. Ну, я не смотрел. Это по книге, да, сделано? Или по фильму? Если тут будут металлические кусты, летающие металлические птички, то это непобедимый Лем. А. Ну, тут какие-то металлические кусты, да, вот это. Или что это? Так, локатор. Что-то я нашел. Это реально.
Finally, I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Как мне туда залезть? Ну, может, вот в эту щель? Наверное, сюда надо. Ну да. Как что-то пролезть-то вообще? Книга непобедимой Станиславли. Надо почитать, смотреть.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Ну, тут какие-то реально трубы металлические. Это раз... Ну, это не похоже на квесты, это какие-то трубы металлические, просто спаянные. Что это вообще? Кто это построил? Что это вообще? Послушали, почитай один из выдающихся рассказов современности. Ну, это фантастика такая, да? А я-то думал, сейчас чужие здесь появятся. Новую игру про чужих сделали. Так, рюкзак.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes. Without oxygen.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
А, вон он.
He's lying in a sinkhole.
Как пролезть можно? А я почему здесь пролезть не могу? Там мог пролезть, а здесь нет. Там щель была еще более узкой, чем тут. Ладно.
Almost there.
Держись, мужик.
Got him. He's not moving.
Он... А, нет, дышит.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Так, надо вытащить, короче, товарища. Непобедимый, так называется корабль, на котором прибыла экспедиция на эту планету. Берегите пенсы. Что? Так, в общем, надо поднимать. Я думал, непобедимый это типа главный герой непобедимый.
Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The bird will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Asna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you tell me? Nothing in here.
Hold on, Gorski.
You're still unbeaten, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
After careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Ark can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Он не дышит. Надо качнуть мужика. Но тут неизвестно, сколько провалялся так-то, если... Как бы чистая игра, человек без кислорода вообще, не знаю, 5 минут не проживет. Просто. Так, а что делать? Поднять ноги, поднять, отнести. Эфочки Горскому, короче, надо ставить. Да, сейчас наша главная героиня сама задохнется. Там, пока его несет, еще кислород ему там подрубил.
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Так, настроить передачу. Без проблем. Фига, тут просто нанотехнологии.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No, no! I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! Flying.
Куда я полетел вообще? Не, ну интересно все равно, что тут за история такая. Что вообще мы такое нашли-то здесь? Куда-то я вообще провалился.
I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Just do it.
Heartbeats racing.
Так, признаки жизни.
But saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Просто сделай это. Фига, я там пролетел жестко. А где этот андроид, как он, летающий? Вроде летели вместе. Какую-то я пещеру провалился вообще теперь.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not. Shit. Meteoric waters. Too deep.
Какую-то пещеру забрел. Что это? Так, а фонарика-то нету, да, тоже фонарика нет. явно мы найдем здесь какую-то тайную цивилизацию, возможно. Кто это мог построить, но не человек же, там вот эти все, не знаю, металлические какие-то конструкции непонятные. Ну явно что-то тут будет фантастика какая-то. Фантастический замес.
Okay. Careful.
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу-воу.
Fucking great.
Просто заеб. Куда дальше?
Can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked.
В общем, полный
That's
писец.
my considered opinion. Fucked.
Писец. Оценили обстановку на полный писец. Писец 10 из 10.
Who's that? I can't see. Koval, you came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please, speak to me.
Или у нее глюки, просто она спит, как бы.
I'm so glad to see you, Yasna. I have so much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
How are you planning to do it? I won't jump over to you.
There's a passage on the left. It should get easier from there. Meanwhile, I'll be watching you from above. As long as we have comms, you won't lose me. We'll be out of here within an hour. You'll see.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me how you got here.
Yes, no, we really don't have time for this. It's not safe here. Please, stand up.
Да, ему там хорошо сидеть, комментировать все
So
это.
much for the rescue.
Должен не спасать. Типа он смотрит, да, и меня страхует, как я тут лазю по горам. И новенький такой помощник. Спасатель. Вообще откуда он? Ну это глюк какой-то у него в голове. Может она, главная героиня, спит, и все это снится просто. Понятно, какие-то вот эти конструкции металлические, что ей нужно кого-то спасать здесь. Это какой-то жуткий сон, наверное. Ну, типа странный сон. Надо прыгать бомбочкой. Топориком лучше. Чтобы брызги были, да. В стиле топорика бомбочкой. Куда он сделался?
Koval, say something. I can't stand this silence.
Куда она когда падала, она что-то повредила там себе в голову.
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm at risk of dehydration, hypoxia, poisoning. It's no wonder I'm afraid.
I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Novik. The old man monitors our parameters.
He only tells us what he deems fit. You know that, Koval.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Oh, maybe I did. But it was stupid too. A complete failure of reason in an act of futile heroism. Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest. I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster. We're racing against time. Come on. We're fighting for our lives, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
You don't have to apologize for anything. It's my fault. Maybe Novik's. But definitely not yours.
Stop. I'll be here with you until the end. Remember, none of this is your fault. You deserve to finally rest.
No, I don't. I won't give up yet.
I know. Can you stand?
I need... catch my breath first.
Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you. All in all,
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it. I can do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
I never doubted it.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Супер геймплей, что тебе не нравится?
See? You made it. My whining did some good, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I kinda did.
Так, а он уже туда как-то перемахнул, в общем, да, одним прыжком. В общем, это глюки какие-то у него, мне кажется. Скелет.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
Что это вообще все значит?
What do you think that means?
Well, isn't it obvious? Dinosaurs once lived on Regis 3.
Are you mocking me, Koval?
Not at all. Millions of years ago, this planet had to be teeming with life until something got rid of it all. At least on land.
То есть они прилетели на планету, где жили динозавры, то есть как и на Земле?
Even more fossils. And now there are no comms. No one will even know about this discovery.
Oh, stop being so pessimistic. I really don't like the idea of our bones resting next to these ones.
Well, at least an HQ will send another expedition, and they'll find all the bones together. I'm not so sure. In nature, even the predatory interactions are, well, interactions. No predator I know of can survive without prey.
That's not really what I'm talking about. Even if some alien predator ate everything that lived, then died from hunger, it still does not explain the complete sterility of Regis 3. Remember, Yasna, nothing is living on this land, not even bacteria or viruses.
Пока ничего не понятно.
Koval,
Yes?
are you really here with me?
Of course. as well as the whole crew. You have very distinct memory traces of us all in this marvelous little thing of yours called the brain.
Stop joking. You know that's not what I'm asking about.
I do, but there's no definitive answer, really. I just hope you won't forget about us. About me. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget, Koval. I really don't.
В общем, она там хорошо головой стукнулась.
It's time to be among other people again. They're out there, somewhere. I promise.
Кто это вообще? Я вообще не понял. Ковальд это типа из ее экспедиции. Как он здесь вообще оказался и как он ее спасает, это непонятно. В общем, это она ударилась головой, и это все может сниться вообще. Это сон какой-то такой. Сон разума, как будто, что ли. В общем, это все как бы нереально. У меня что-то в голове там... Это сон какой-то дурацкий просто. Может, так это объясняется? Что нету никаких этих каких-то металлических тут труб, каких-то кораблей или что это вообще? Нету экипажа никакого, то есть это как бы, ну, такой сон, как бы.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that calls my fall.
You will overcome that fear just like the others. Because if you stay here, you will die.
Он опять исчез. Это Фантомас. Я вижу свет в конце туннеля. Ура. Значит, мы еще живы. Или нет? Какой-то странный сон, в общем. Так, это что? Опять? Ну, очень жуткий, странный сон.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Koval.
Yes, sir. Are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
Some would call it a blessing in disguise.
I'm not calling it anything until I'm out of here, sir.
Understood. Please continue. We'll talk later.
А что в книге там было вообще? Примерно написано, что это такое? Колодец души. Тут находятся те, кто ждут. Типа колодец мертвых, что ли? Что за жесть? Воу! Это что такое? Робот-киборг-убийца? Это что за хрень?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching with these kind of crab legs.
Да это же война миров Z, господи. Это война миров. Фига дырочку он сделал тут, конечно.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
Well, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Какой еще антимат?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Что, какой...
Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
Что за... А, тут вообще не по книге, не парься. Ну тут, в общем, свою книгу сделали, написали, сделали игру.
I think It's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't
Тут
stop
роботы
yet.
какие-то, убийцы.
The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
Какой-то альянс, блин, здесь. Чего они тут делают? Тоже изучали эту планету? Офигеть себе. Так, сгоревший пароход.
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Anyway.
Ну тут этот город какой-то, явно. За тайной цивилизацией какая-то была. Теперь альянс, тут еще военные какие-то. Ё-моё. Shit, fucking shit.
I have to.
Да, вставай давай.
I can't move.
Куда я за... В чем я застрял?
It's coming at me.
Я ж просто упал. Что за...
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Все, это финал. Выключайте стрим. Тушите свет.
Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse, saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. Though I don't know why.
Are you able to go on?
I think so. Please,
Офигеть.
wait a minute.
Ну, на планете должна быть другая жизнь, основой для которой был типа кремний, металл, типа того.
I guess it's busted for good.
Офигеть, конечно, что-то робот.
I found a box
Коробочка. Красная кнопочка.
with a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
Так. Он там нафотографировал,
Guess right,
короче.
sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet.
Альянс прибыл на планету. Так, что дальше?
They even
Они
managed to
даже
set
не
up a
развернули
field base.
полевую базу.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
Все это странно.
I guess we should ask them back home.
В общем, они даже не разворачивались, просто куда-то двинули. Изучать эту планету. Интересные картинки. И так, что дальше? Там последняя картинка. Короче, натопали и уехали. Это что такое? Это что такое вообще? Нашли какую-то хрень, короче. Там, внутри где-то планеты, что ли. А это...
That's me.
А, ну да.
Wow. It really did almost flatten me.
Жесть. А, короче, на этой планете живой организм состоит из металла, жизнь состоит из металла. Ага. Они приехали добывать этот металл, да? Типа воровать с этой планеты. Типа так же. Ну, какой-то альянс, в общем. Потому что...
It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
Ну, на планете Земля металл закончился, они сюда приехали воровать.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Жесть. Так, что тут еще-то можно отковырнуть от этого робота? О. А, они просто экспедиции ищут новые. Нет, я типа подумал, что человечество использовало весь доступный металл И приехал его, короче, тырить на другую планету, и тут что-то случилось, в общем. То есть все эти трубки — это как бы живой организм, что ли?
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Тут его просто располовинило. Но он успел записать, да, тоже.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
Здесь он фоткал, короче, как я шел до этого робота. Понятно.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Прощай, робо. Робо-зонду или как его? Ой, чуть не упал. Робо-дроиду хана, в общем. Фига он тут вжарил, конечно.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. Actually, Koval participated in them.
What?
Oh, damn it! The storm's getting worse. I had a long and heartfelt conversation with him. Please don't ask for details.
Лично там еще и шторм. Супер. Несите Флюгенгенхаймен. Да. Не, ну у этого робота явно лазер Флюгенгенхаймер, я бы сказал. Жесткий. Нет, выглядит, конечно, игра так неплохо, так прям круто. Ну, атмосферка есть своя.
I found their vehicle.
The transport?
No, a rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Так, а что, туда залезть нельзя, что ли?
It's clear. No one's coming out of me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
surprised?
No, not at all. It's understandable.
А я-то думал, сейчас покатаюсь, в общем, на этом внедорожнике. Вездеход встретил, книг такой был. Ну, типа, похоже, да? А, вон, наконец. Дайте залезть уже туда. Что-то она затупила, в общем. Это как это, знаешь, в игре Метро Исход там был этот, как машина-то называлась. Воу! Что-то глюканы пошли. Куда она пошла? В принципе, там по книге героев все время шел, все ниже и ниже, по ущелью, пока не пришел туда, куда надо. Ну, здесь хотя бы баллончик есть, что это хорошо. У метро Исход была машина, буханочка, ее там звали вроде буханка, такая, вазик вроде. Прикольная такая машина, которую мы угнали у барона. Как его завести? Как его завести? Так.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Пора убираться. Ну дали бы хотя бы прокатиться, хотя бы там метров 10. Все, я приехал. А, все, едем.
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge it to the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
Надеюсь, я доеду.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we got it back together. For whatever was on hand.
Днище разбил там просто.
A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures which...
Что-то метро началось, какой-то сталкер, игра сталкер.
Creatures. You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Туда-сюда, куда ехать? Так, наверное, туда. Это переосмысление. Теперь главный герой сильная независимая женщина. Ох уж эти сильные независимые женщины. Везде им надо сунуться, да, даже в видеоигру. Ну, своего рода Лара Крофт современности. Типа того. Давление в шинах проверить. А где посмотреть вообще? Я с этой моделью плохо знаком машины. Тут только радар какой-то, он крутится. Понятно, что это такое. Так, сюда. Хорошо. Интересные подсказки. Сюда, туда. Или он туда. Сюда или вон
Damn
туда?
it. I'm having trouble finding the right way.
А вон проход.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
Надо было бензиныч проверить, а не только масло. Давление в шинах. Коробку передач. Все дела.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Come out for one thing. Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Что ему нужен номер машины? Хочет по базе пробить номера.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Черный ящик. Ты что за черный ящик? А, вот здесь. Регистратор.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about
Это новая комплектация
Where did you
машины.
even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
Найдите гнездо. Гнездо. Какое гнездо? Разъем. Что? Если по книге ты должен переться в спуск и продолжить спускаться пешком. Ну, здесь, наверное, что дальше будет, конечно, продолжение. Так, что мне надо найти? Разъем. А, так.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Включить к нему мозг зонда.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
В общем, чувак говорит, что здесь не DisplayPort, а Type-C. Надо найти. Где-то здесь что-то. Так, куда крутить башкой? Использовать. Подожди. Он сказал, у нас задняя. Что-то сзади провод должен быть. А, вот так.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to go through all the records.
В общем, мы поставили его на зарядочку.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably.
Сейчас просто вытащили аккумулятор и поставили на зарядку. Так. Что здесь надо подкрутить еще? А, найти... Так, он. Так, включить.
On the other channels, all I hear is
Найти
static.
правильный канал.
The storm must be causing interference.
No one is transmitting from the base.
Интересная штука. Так, 5 каналов, ничего не работает. Странно.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
Sleep, sleep. Не, ну так что-то интересное все равно есть в игре такое. Что-то есть такое в ней, в этой игре.
Not good. Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
Что он сделал,
There's only
непонятно.
static on this channel. And again...
Первый канал не работает, давай второй. Воздушный канал.
Oh, there's only static on this channel. And again...
Ну, так, третий.
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Что? Чисто наугад что-то там нажал.
The next is...
Сейчас металл полетит, металлические тучи. Что-то я не догонять, что тут надо делать.
Nothing. Dead silence. I have to try again. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Первые 3 цифры ключа. Первые 3 цифры ключа. Надо смотреть на эту штуку, да? То есть, когда 3, так, 3, 2. И сколько тут? 7. 3, 2, 7. Сейчас будет четко.
The next is...
Что там несколько раз надо переключать? Да. Или я не с того начал? Или так несколько раз надо делать? Понятно. 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4.
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
I'm going then. No need for further delay.
Agreed.
I'll let you know when I'm out of the city for good.
Very good. I'll be on standby.
Так, покиньте город. Окей. Машину, главное, не разбить, там доехать еще. Таких-то склонов. Жесть.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator?
Что-то он не выходит на связь. Ну что ж, и на этом интересном моменте я буду завершать свое первое прохождение по игре. Ну, мне нравится. Интересно просто, чем закончить все это дело. Там выживет она, доберется там, в общем. Интересно. Вот, и что это там вообще-то все это означает? Все эти трубы какие-то металлические, тучи или что-то, вид бури. Вот, узнаем, в общем, уже в следующий раз. Не забывайте подписаться на канал, ну и, конечно же, бахнуть лайкос нужно обязательно. Всем желаю хорошего настроения, всем удачи, всем доброй ночи. В общем, пока-пока.